it's like, that's what it's all about. I'm like, I just really want someone, like, if I die,
Oh my God. You've learned your lesson.
Shelby, I'm so
Oh my God.
Shelby, I'm so sorry. I threw it with my left hand.
absolutely collapsed.
I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Oh my God. Is that on camera?
Hey Siri, remind me to tell Leila about this crazy thing that happened yesterday.
Voice memo, Hannah. You will not believe who I saw last night.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to tell you the epiphany I just had.
Girl, I know we just talked, but I forgot the best part of the story.
Leila, I cannot wait to tell you.
Hannah, I literally can't wait to tell you.
I can't wait to tell you.
I can't wait to tell you.
I can't wait to tell you.
Hannah. Leila. What's going on?
I thought we were about to kind of do a little doo-wop.
Hannah. Leila. What's up?
God, you are on.
I'm really on today. What's up? Wait, I want to just like dive right into, you went to Texas.
I went to Texas. Yes, I did. I am feeling so refreshed, well, I guess refreshed and rejuvenated is not the word. My tank is full of
Emotional
fulfillment. For the past couple of years, I've had to miss my annual girls trip with my college friends. And spoiler alert, I was in a sorority in college. I know. But luckily I had like the most amazing experience, as I've kind of talked about on the pod, as I got stupider in college. I didn't really do anything academic.
But I had beta.
Gamma Phi Beta. G Phi B, Gamma Phi Beta. I don't even know. I literally don't know them. But the one we would always do is take a shot. Take a goddamn shot. If you can't take a shot like a G Phi can, then you shouldn't have a motherfucking shot in your hand. We were kind of the drinking sorority.
It was like that at Indiana too.
Yeah, we were kind of like the party girls.
I wanted to be in Gamma Phi so bad.
It was honestly, not to be like, it was worth it. I was like, it was so awesome. I got really lucky that I found like 15 of my lifelong soulmates.
Aww.
And I just got to go on this trip, and it's also kind of cool because none of them are actors and or doing anything like me. So it's so fun to like have my community here where we all kind of orbit around the same activities, but they're just the best hype men ever. Every story that I was telling, they were like, we already know, because they listened to the podcast. And so every single time I was telling a story, they're like, we already know that, Hannah. And I'm like, okay, can you pretend like you don't? But it was so fun. We were on a ranch in Texas. Our friends' parents own 130 acres outside of Dallas. They have like 15 horses, 25 cattle. They've got 2 4-wheelers. They got 2 Crocs, or what's another name for 2 Gators? I kept calling them Crocs.
Gators.
The Gators are like they're like 4-wheelers but bigger. You can fit like more people on them. We were driving around the Gators. We had like 5 ponds on the lot.
What are ponds?
You don't know what a pond is?
Oh, pond. I thought you said a pawn. Oh. The look Hannah gave me as though I was the most... I want to say
it. City slicker.
You don't know what a pond is?
Okay. You fucking... Okay, yep, just gotta get that. Gotta bleep that. But yeah, so a pond is like a freestanding body of water, smaller than a lake.
I had no idea.
And they had a pond that specifically had like 1 million fish in it, so it was really easy to go fishing. And so I cast out my pole. I was the first one to catch a fish. I caught it. I'm not kidding, in 30 seconds, and I was so shook and scared.
That's got to be a metaphor for something.
I know, right? But it was just so fun. honestly, being in that setting with those girls, I just felt so childlike, because like I grew up on a 4-wheeler, which like I was born on a 4-wheeler.
I was born on a 4-wheeler. Was almost named Tire. Tire Ingle.
But like everyone, anytime I would be like, I call the 4-wheeler, everyone would be like, Hannah's not allowed to drive the 4-wheeler. Like everyone was so scared. I was like, you guys, I grew up on 4-wheelers.
Because you drive them so fast?
They don't trust me. I think they see the college version of me that like destroyed everything, got hurt all the time, got arrested, like all of those things. But I'm different now. And so yeah, so I guess this part of this podcast is just to attack my college friends. But no, we had just had so much fun, and it was so much laughter. It was like I was explaining to my therapist about the trip, and I was just like, it was one of those things where we would all be like laughing, and then it would be like, then we'd all be crying, and then we'd be laughing, just like talking about everything. And it was so fun. Though this is a story I had to ask permission to tell. So it ended sort of on a sour note. So I was sharing, and then she said to bleep her name. So you would have to figure out which one of the 13 friends. So me and my friend, we were sharing a bed in the guest house. So they had like a main house, and then there was 6 girls in the guest house. And me and were sharing a bed in the guest house and having a ball. On the last night, I will say also, we were eating in a way, like I had like 2 different cheese-based casseroles in like the span of like 3 hours. You know, I had like enchiladas for lunch and lasagna for dinner.
That'll get you, yeah.
And then we were like drinking starting at like 11 a.m. and it was just kind of constant. So we're on our last night. We go to sleep. I kind of been complaining on the back of my 4-wheeler actually. And so I just wanted to brag again that I got to drive the 4-wheeler.
You were driving the 4-wheeler and then something bad happened.
But we were kind of we're the 4-wheeler girls. And so then on the 4-wheeler, she was kind of like, my stomach hurts. And I was like, that's weird. And then we kind of just carry on eating, drinking, whatever. And then we go to sleep that night, and I wake up in the middle of the night, and she's just retching in the toilet that's attached to our room. And I was like, oh fuck. And then I like went in and peeked my head, and I was like, are you okay? And she was just like, I'm so sick, and I can't stop like throwing up and shitting. And I was like, oh my God. And so then she went out to the couch to sleep, and she was also like in the shower, like doing like downward dogs. Like she was like in pain, trying to find relief of any sort.
That's the worst.
And so I kind of fell asleep, and I was like, that sucks for her. And then I wake up about 2 hours later, ding dong, it's my turn.
Damn.
And so then I start throwing up, I start shitting, and then the toilets break. And so then
nightmare.
Like I throw up a shit ton in the toilet, and then I was like, the toilet's not working. And she was like, I threw up in the trash can. And I was like, fuck. And so then I like was getting in the shower, then the shower stopped draining. Then there's one other toilet in the guest house that's attached to our friend's room that gets clogged.
I'm sick.
So then and then our guest house is like, you gotta hop on, like it's like a 15-minute walk or a 2-minute gator ride to get to to get to the main house. And it's like still like 4 a.m. We have to get up at 6 a.m. to go to the airport. And so then we're kind of blowing chunks, and we're just, me and both have like a designated trash can. So then we wake up, like we both fall asleep, and we wake up like 2 hours later to go to the airport, and we're both like, because also like her parents are hosting us. They've like cooked us every single meal, and we basically have to like leave and be like, bye, we clogged every single one of your like toilets and showers.
Thanks for the trip. Love the enchiladas.
And so I was like, we can't just like leave this. And then like 3 of our friends were leaving like an hour later for the airport. So then standing in a towel, and I'm like over the toilet, like with my trash can. And she's like looking at me. She was like, oh, Hannah, I need to, and then splatter paint on the ground. And she was like, I just shat myself. I just shat.
And you saw it. You saw the splat.
I saw it happen.
Oh,
so she
man,
shat.
there's nothing more humbling.
Shat on the floor. And like, I couldn't stop laughing, but then I was like, I can't laugh because I was so scared that I was gonna shat. And
I was gonna shat.
I was like, please stop. I was like, you're making me laugh. And she was like, and the shower is also drained. So it's like, and we have to go to the airport. So it's like, literally we're like, what? And we're both like sweating and we're
Did
trying
you
to
get on the Gators?
Well, his car was there. So we were like, okay. So we stripped the beds and we were like, we can't, like, it's 6:30 in the morning. We can't wake up her dad and be like, the plumbing's out. And so we just left.
Did you ever hear anything
Well,
from...
I left a voice memo. I was like, good morning, everyone. We're on the road, but I did want to let you all know.
Oh my God.
There was some mishaps this morning. And so everything was okay. I honestly, Elizabeth, who was our beautiful, very pregnant host, thank you for you and your family's generosity. They didn't bring up what happened afterwards.
Wow.
And we all kind of just sort of carried on.
Left it behind.
And yeah, it was a very, and then I don't know about the worst part.
How could it get worse?
How? We got to the airport. I'm stable, but I'm like, I can't eat or drink anything until I get back in Chicago. I get on the plane and I fall asleep immediately. And then I wake up 2 hours later and I'm thinking we're landing in Chicago. I'm like, oh my God, I slept through the whole thing. And they were like, we are so sorry. Thank you for your patience. We hadn't left the tarmac. That
is so brutal.
Literally have been heartbroken. Like I was literally like wanted to start bawling because I was like, we haven't even left yet.
Nothing is worse than all of what you just said and then having having to go to the airport. Like flying while in that condition is one of the most fucked up things.
Had to drive 4 more hours to Houston by herself, and she was in a bad place.
That is
She was in
so
a bad
brutal.
place.
I can't believe she had to drive herself home.
I know, but we're on the other side. I got permission to tell this story. She was like, I've been waiting for my debut on the podcast. This is not how I thought it was going to go, but I am grateful to be a part of it. And you know what? Don't you know how there's like a friend who like you call to bury the body? I'm like the friend you call if you shat yourself.
Oh,
because I'm like,
hundo.
I feel like I can. No judgment.
And so many important people in our lives has shot themselves. You know what I mean?
You know what? I think this is a good time to bring in our guests.
Oh my God, yeah.
Not because they have shat themselves, but
it's just important to talk about.
I think you're lying if you said you've never shat yourself.
I will say I didn't really have a lot of experience shitting myself until recently when I had Norovirus, and then I shot myself maybe 3 times because I had no control over my body or bowels.
Because it felt good.
And the first person I messaged, Hannah Engel.
I'm such a receiver of like, I just can empathize, and I'm not a big shitting myself person myself. I just have a lot. One time my grandma shit herself in a wheelchair at JCPenney.
It always happens at department stores.
May she rest in peace.
I feel like there's so many department stores where we shit ourselves.
My sister, last time she was here, she shit herself at Nordstrom, but
And
she
this
was
is
wearing
not the first time we
she
brought
was
it up on
wearing
the pod.
such loose pants that it fell through the whole of her pants onto the ground. Okay, should we bring in our guest?
Yeah. Okay. So our guest is someone I am obsessed with. I'm so glad.
This pivot is so funny.
This is so funny. Well, I want to give them a proper introduction before we get to the shitting ourselves.
Absolutely.
Our guest is someone that I've known for 10 years. I love them so much. One of my all-time favorite people to improvise with. Such a star, such a kind soul. Just one of my all-time favorite people. Please welcome Erin Uttich.
Hi.
Hey.
Thank you. That was such a cursed introduction.
I'm so sorry.
You're love. That was lovely. That was
I'm so
sweet.
sorry. I really tried to shift the tone.
I've literally met Erin once, and I'm like telling this like all every person
Speaking of
who's ever
shitting ourselves.
Dude, that was so crazy. And literally you telling that story, I was like making a joke in my head and being like, hey, don't worry. Like we took the sheets off. And then you were like, so we took the sheets off and then we left our poop and vomit all
That
over
is-
this place.
Thinking about the sight of everything.
Oh my God.
The person that walks in.
I will. We stripped the like. There was no visible caca.
It didn't look like a
anywhere.
massacre.
Yeah.
It wasn't
yeah.
like it wasn't
shit
like
massacre.
rubbed on the walls. There was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a handprint down the window of our room.
Yeah. Yeah.
A rose from Titanic shit hand stain.
But that really is a crazy way to depart.
It really is. I felt really bad about it, but other than that, it was really rocked the whole weekend.
Have you ever shit yourself?
Well, because I've had norovirus. So I was like, oh my God, I've never shit and vomited at the same time.
Yeah.
And that's what that does to you, which is really, it's very special.
It's so
have
humbling
everything
and
happen at
it's
once.
the only time I've really felt close to death.
Oh, yeah.
Because I like what you were saying with doing the downward dog in the shower. Like I was like in a fetal position in the bathtub, like shivering, but then filling it up with hot water. And then I was like, oh shit, I'm going to shit again. It was so upsetting.
How is your day going?
No, really good. Yeah. Just like totally shit myself before I left. And then I came here and having a beautiful morning.
To give some origin story, I remember, I think one of the very first times I ever met you was during a Lady Crush show, because we both were famously a part of all female improv teams back when they were new.
Yes.
That never happened.
No, yeah.
Back at
we
that
were,
day
we
and
were
age,
pioneers.
it was unseen.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nobody did all female teams. That
Heroes,
was insane.
yeah.
And then it's like I was on an all white female team.
Yeah.
Like it was just, we were, you know,
I said, yeah, but
slowly
I
chipping
wasn't.
away.
By the way, hand to camera, but I wasn't.
Yeah, you weren't. You weren't. But yeah, and then we were on Big Tobacco together, which was our
Yes,
Herald team.
yeah. And like you're one of the people I've probably seen like do improv the most, just because you had Wet Bus and Altar Boys had the run together, and I would go to so many of those shows.
And we would
then
have you sit in with us.
And then we would perform together. So like truly, I probably watched you perform more than anyone.
Oh my God.
In a lot of ways.
I feel very similarly about you, and I truly, you really are like one of my favorite people to improvise with.
Yeah, we do good improv together because you love to be like bimbo woman, and I love to be like dirtbag man.
Yeah, where you're like, hey, what's going on,
I'm
Vanessa?
like, baby, no.
and I'm like, I gotta get out of here.
Exactly.
It's really fun whenever you're like improvising with someone and you like just know your bag with that person and it's
Yeah.
just like immediately you're like, here we go again.
Falling into our characters we like to do.
I would say that's a category that me and Hannah have fallen into a lot too, where like
We're just always fuck each other.
we fuck each other whether we're siblings or like one of our
not going to siblings first.
well, like we were twins once.
I would say whether like I'm a man or you're the man or we're both
There was-
women or
there
both
was
men.
one of
we
our-
just always fuck
Always
each other.
siblings.
I think one of our
Always
very first scenes, you and I together on Redco, where we were like, oh yeah, was I was your masseuse and you were a woman on vacation. And it was like an immediate where you were like, listen, my husband's waiting for me. I was like, no, you're so tense. And like we were
I don't remember this at all.
all right, well, it was like a take that back where we were like, oh yeah, we crushed
we're
it.
cooking.
There was also once a take that back where we switched shoes. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do remember that.
I don't remember why, but that one really
it was
hit.
hilarious.
But guys,
Whatever
it was
it was
hilarious. Have you
hilarious.
ever seen two women change shoes on
I mean,
stage?
come on.
I mean, I do think
pioneers.
about good improv I've done. I'm like, when we switch glasses.
When we switch glasses.
And everyone went crazy for it. Oh.
No, but you always are a really good sort of like manly dumbass who then
Yes.
also like has an amazing secret.
I love to play like big dumb men, but like sometimes they have like a good heart.
Yeah.
You know, like I kind of break the mold in that way. Sometimes
time.
they're like real sweet. sometimes they think that they don't have any feminist thoughts, but really they're in there somewhere.
No, it
I
doesn't
love
feel like
that.
you're making fun of men. You know what I mean? They're always
No,
very
I famously
likable.
love them. I love those guys. I love those guys.
You do have a very special relationship with a lot of straight men.
Yeah. My lesbian friends are always like, why are there so many men at your birthday party? And I'm like, oh, it's improv. And they're like, okay. But I'm like, it is. And also, I'm like the alpha. Like, they respect. I was like, they see me as
Yeah.
Big Papa.
the yes.
And
I'm
you're
like,
really good at being like, what the fuck are you doing? Get your shit together.
If I can't bully them relentlessly, I wouldn't want them in my life. So like, I'm like, yeah, I big dog them. I'm like, I make their peepees this big,
And they like it.
and they
love
like
it. They love
That's
love
kind
it.
of like friend of the pod, Chase, from a couple episodes, but he has all lesbian friends.
Yes, he is surrounded by lesbians.
Surrounded
That's
by
true.
lesbians.
That's true. It's very powerful to
There
be
is.
to be one of those men.
When I meet a man who has a lot of lesbian friends, I'm immediately like, oh, okay,
Green
they're
flag.
green flag,
Totally.
big green flag.
Totally.
And I'm like trying to, if I meet a guy that has a lot of straight women friends,
Thinking about it.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know how
totally.
I feel about that. What do you think?
gay.
Well, obviously, if they're
Obviously,
gay, I like them. But if they're straight guys,
And they have a lot of straight women
Yes.
women friends. I can't think of anyone like that.
I don't think that exists.
I was like, I think of one, but he was raised by lesbians.
Ah.
You know, it's just like he was raised by a bunch of lesbians, and he has lesbian friends, but he also has straight women friends. But it's like because he just sees women as people.
Yeah.
Write that down.
beautiful.
Seeing
Write
women
that-
as people. Imagine a man
gorgeous.
seeing women as people.
Truly.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Can you believe all that?
No.
Well, should we get into our 3 C's?
Yes, but I'm gonna need Olive to calm the fuck down.
Okay, let me see if I can do that.
What is this new thing?
This is her, I think it's a frog, a gator.
A gator. The
Gator.
gator more scared of you than you are the gator. I gotta tell this story. While we were figuring out Olive, one time this group of friends went to New Orleans and we were like on one of those, we were in the swamp on one of those big boats that have like the fan in the back.
Obsessed, yeah.
And we had like this tour guide and he had like a very like thick Cajun accent. And he's like, and we're like, will the gators like hurt us? And he was like, the gator more scared of you than you are the gator. And oh my God! Well, this is not a poo-poo story, but it's a pee-pee story. We were out and a White Claw hit the fan of the boat and then the fan stopped. So then we were like stranded in the swamp and I had to pee so bad that I had to put my like butt over
Dangled
the boat.
your pussy over the
dangled
boat.
my pussy over the boat and peed. And I also have a video of that.
And all the gators are like,
and all the gators were like, I was like golden showering all the gators.
And they're all like smiling. I just learned the difference between a crocodile and a gator, and it's just that their noses are slightly different. I think crocodiles are much more dangerous and bigger, and they can't breed together. Isn't that crazy?
Really?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
different.
They're different species.
They're different species.
I
I didn't
always
know
thought
that-
that gators and crocodiles could fuck.
That's actually really fucked up.
they're like dogs. You can mix them.
I thought so,
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I guess not.
Where do their penises live?
Deep inside.
I
Wait,
think
do reptiles have penises?
no,
they don't.
They like spurt their semen out and then it goes into the eggs, like in the water, right?
I don't.
You, right? Erin,
on.
you know, right?
Well, that is true. They spurt their semen out and then it goes into the water. And then
it fertilizes
and
the
then
egg.
when a girl pisses on it.
The girl pisses on it.
And then a sorority girl pisses on
yeah,
it.
and then
Sorority
that's how
girl
we got
pisses
our
on
first.
it.
Oh my God, what?
Wait,
Shelby just looked at her phone and
Shelby,
screamed.
Did you look at a gator
Is
penis?
it a gator dick?
Can I see?
It's a gator penis?
Let me look. Okay, let's
Is
see.
it a crocodile? Before I look at it.
Oh,
is
it's
it-
huge.
Is
Wait,
it a crocodile?
They actually have a dick and balls.
Yeah.
Is it a crocodile or a gator?
A
The gator
gator.
more scared of you than I'm a gator. Shelby, the gator more scared of you than you are the gator.
Okay, let's
Show Olive.
Olive,
Show
shut
Olive.
the
She
hell
should
up.
be changed by
It
this.
says alligator penises are kept permanently erect. No wonder you love alligators.
What?
No, what you love gators. Wait. Alligator penises are kept permanently erect and hidden inside their bodies within a chamber called the cloaca.
dick chamber.
The cloaca.
Oh, so a chicken has a cloaca.
Yeah.
That's what the eggs come out of.
So, and chickens and gators are kind of similar because they're both forms of dinosaurs. The roughly 10 centimeter, 4-inch appendage, huge, is stored.
4-inch? What? You think 4 inches?
4 inches? Whoa.
How do they walk with those things?
Wow. I haven't seen a 4-inch penis like I've never seen a pond. The roughly 10 centimeter, 4-inch appendage is stored behind this waist and reproductive opening and only pops out during mating.
Can I see it now?
Anatomy, the penis
wow.
is composed of dense collagen, meaning it does not inflate with blood like mammals, but stays permanently firm. Mechanism, it acts like a bungee, where abdominal muscles, levator cloacae, push the penis out of the cloaca. When these muscles relax, elastic tendons quickly pull the penis back inside.
Can I see a picture, please?
Yes. Okay, but you have to scroll back up to the pictures. That's the picture.
It's just a hard
Oh
dick
my
all the time.
God,
It's
okay.
just the rubber bands. That's what I've gathered.
It's
Wow.
Are you guys getting a little turned on?
Wait, it is more like dick shaped than
I'm
thought.
so shook that it looks like such a dick.
Oh my God. It says that crocodiles have 8 G spots.
Whenever Hannah goes closer to read, I'm like, uh-oh. It says they're coming all the time.
I am going to look up can alligators or orgasm.
We're getting this
Shelby's gonna
algorithm
get
right for
flagged.
you.
Shelby's algorithm.
Okay, alligators can't experience orgasm.
That's so sad.
That's really
no wonder
sad.
they're
They're
so
rock
mad.
hard all the time. So
They are hard all the time.
The
That's-
way that they court each other is a complex process involving vibrations, bellowing, snout rubbing, and bubbles.
same.
yeah, like it's just us on stage.
All right, well,
Oh, there's videos of it. Maybe we can watch those later.
later skaters. Okay, we gotta keep.
This is
oh
an
my God,
educational
it's a
podcast.
threesome.
Whoa.
5.
Wait, the gators are all on top
3.
of each other. Wait, they're like all fucking each other. This is really interesting. Oh, this is brutal. Is this AI?
I don't think it's AI. This is why AI is dangerous. This big one's like really mounting that one.
That's what it looks like.
God, it's so sad to me how violent sex is for other species. Speaking of which, what are your
For
3
other
C's?
species.
For all species, I should say.
Yeah, no, it's pretty scary.
Sorry we keep talking about really fucked up stuff before you have to go into another subject.
I don't know how to pivot. It's like you guys
Really
you asked me
sorry.
my 3 C's. I'm still in between the gators.
We've never filmed during this time of day, and it's bringing up a lot.
Yeah, it's weird. And I think it's all because we all had iced coffees.
Yeah.
Just blasted.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I do
obviously I
feel
had a morning coffee.
Yes,
And that was
same.
my second.
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
Okay. What are you consuming right now?
Consuming well, obviously I am watching Real Housewives, but I am like hearing the note of your mom being like, why are you guys talking too much about reality TV?
Your mom doesn't. Naomi.
That's only what I've said on the pod, but I will say that that's true.
Why does she think to correct the problem by watching more reality TV?
For some reason, she does not like reality TV.
I know, and
Some
here's
people
what I'll
just
say about it: it's women's stories.
It's
Real
women's
Housewives
stories.
is women's story. That's what I love the most about it. It's like there's hardly a man to be found, and sometimes they're on there, but mostly
Not in a good light.
They're getting dragged to hell, and everyone hates them.
Yeah.
Like it's amazing. That's why I love it so much. I love these women.
The women are the winners.
Yes.
if we're pivoting to something else to appease the audience, can I just get a little hint of what city you're watching? What are you engrossed in right now?
Rhode Island just started.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like telling Leila I was like jumping right now. We're at the beginning.
We're on the ground floor.
Yes.
Aaron was telling me this is where I should start because
and they're like off to the races already.
They are.
Have you watched?
Yeah, I am not caught up, but I've seen like the first 3 episodes.
Literally, it's giving everything you want, which is just like these women are delusional, absolutely psychotic, rich, but also maybe poor.
Yes.
Like their relationships with their husbands are complicated as hell.
One of the women is dating a man for 10 years, but he is also dating other women. They're like open, and I think she's also dating other guys, but then she lives in this like huge house with like 24/7 help,
like movie theater,
like
Crazy.
And I'm like,
she's like sugar baby, but she's like, but I'm not a sugar baby because I'm like, he's hot and I'm hot. Like,
wow.
Yeah. But
Do you think you would be happy living in a house that big by yourself if your partner was not there?
no, it's so sad. It's one of the saddest things
She'll
I've
be
ever
like floating
seen.
in her pool,
Yeah.
like just by herself.
Literally, it's so. I'm like so grateful that she has the show now because I'm like, this is literally her exit. Like, this is her getting a little. She's like, I need a job. I need a job. I need a job
She needs
because
purpose.
I can't live in this guy's house anymore because I want to get married and have a family. But I'm so like, I love my lifestyle.
Interesting.
I can't wait to see what happens with her. They also literally all look the exact same.
They do, and it's giving Jersey.
Yeah.
They all,
Which I love.
Which I,
love
do too.
Jersey,
I do
so.
too. They all look like Dolores.
And have you gotten to an episode where she's there?
Yes.
Yes. She keeps coming back.
I'm like,
and I love
what?
Dolores.
I
so
love Dolores. Her husband is the reddest person I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm always worried
that's
about
my Irish
him.
brother. Yeah, no.
He is super Irish.
He's really
but,
Irish.
I mean, he is beet red.
But even Frank was red as hell.
That's
just
true.
roided out and red
Absolutely
as hell.
roided out. Here's the thing.
Shelby
all
shows us
these
another picture of an
housewives-
alligator.
He's redder on camera.
Wow, he is
Also,
red.
All the housewives Facetune their husbands they'll put up pictures and then Facetune their husbands.
That's crazy.
And it's so fucking funny because like they don't look like that. And I'm also, did they ask their husbands?
I think it's so crazy that they do it at all, like that much, because I'm like, we see you guys on TV.
Lisa
Yeah.
Barlow,
Yeah.
Lisa Barlow will Facetune the shit out of her stuff. And like, she was Facetuning recently pictures of her from like the 80s. Like she like put up an old picture, but then Facetuned that photo. It's
She's
so
brilliant.
funny.
She's
she really
brilliant.
is.
Yeah, one of the top minds.
I gotta hop in on Rhode Island.
Yeah, I'm just like, I want it for you.
Okay.
And because everyone who comes on here seemingly talks about the housewives, and I
A
think
lot
it
of
would be
important
awesome
people to
for
me
you.
watch The Housewives.
Yeah.
This sounds terrible. I don't know what your introduction to Housewives was, but it always seemed like I know a lot of people who were introduced to the Housewives during a really dark period of their life.
Sure.
So it's like, to me, I binge watched all of them during the pandemic and during a breakup. And it was like I had all this time on my hands and I needed
And those
the
girls
comfort.
held you.
And they held me.
Yeah.
They literally held me.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of other people, because it's just such a time commitment. You have to kind of be in a dark place to spend that much time
Yeah.
in front of the TV.
And I will say, post Kristen's episode, we are now doing the artist way. So it does feel like the exact opposite of what I'm supposed to do for
Yeah.
the artist way. since
Yes.
I shouldn't.
In fact, there's like a whole week or whatever where you can't watch any.
Yeah, you can't, like, have any
or
media.
listen.
Wait,
really?
That's
don't
what
remember this
scares
part.
me the most about the artist
I think
way.
it's like the 5th or 6th week. It's always right when I drop off.
Yeah.
But
The fifth is you can't consume anything.
you're supposed to like not consume any sort of like media. It was kind of like what you did with Instagram, where like
I literally, I'm like, is it music too? Like, I think it's like everything.
you're supposed to like raw, like what you were talking about, like raw dogging, going on a walk without any, like listening
Yeah.
to anything or talking to anyone. Like
They're talking. Someone asked me a question, and I'm like,
artist
Yeah,
way.
I wish I
artist way.
could.
You hold up a sign that says artist way.
artist way.
Sorry, I'm an artist.
I'm an artist. I'm so sorry.
talk.
What
But
else are
yeah.
you consuming right now?
Well, the WNBA season is like just started. It's in preseason, so I'm getting like back in my basketball grind, which has been like, it's like a recent, like maybe like when Chicago won the championship is like the year I got into it. So it's been like 4 years maybe, but it rules. But I think it rules because women are doing it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Like I've literally never watched a sport in my whole life.
I was gonna say, so I was supposed to go to a Stars game last night, and it was just colder than I thought it was gonna be. And I was like, I didn't realize the stadium is right on the lake.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh, this would be way more fun to go on a nice day and then take advantage of the lake and yada yada. But I'm so not a watch sports kind of girl, but I'm like, maybe it's because I'm always watching men.
I really think that anyone could get into women's sports because it's just more fun to watch women be good at things.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And
You
be
know?
supportive of each other.
Literally, they're so nice. And the WNBA has like the added like, I'm not gonna say it's like a reality TV show, but like it could be because like there's just so much good internal drama.
Well, like all the shit that happened with Caitlyn, was it?
Caitlin Clark,
Yeah.
it's like sure, but it's like I'm like to me that's not even the juiciest, right?
What,
It's like
didn't Caitlyn Clark get traded recently?
oh, Angel Reese got traded. Caitlin Clark is still with like the Fever, but Angel Reese was here in Chicago.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was like a whole thing. They're like really bad at the Chicago is like one of the worst franchises in the league, which is really sad because I'm like loyal. I'm loyal to them because they're here. But she did get traded to Atlanta. But I'm like more like it's like less even about like the professional like their careers. I'm like these girls are like dating each other and then,
What's the tea?
and then breaking up and then playing each other and like there's like a team right now on the Las Vegas Aces. There is a player, Nalissa Smith, her and Dejanay Carrington, who's now on the Sky. They have been together for like a long time. They were on and off like in college and then into the professional league. Well, they like broke up and Dejanay was like, no more fan edits. Like it's over. Like stop. Like we're not getting back together this time. Like it's officially done. But then she started dating someone else who is on Nalissa Smith's team. So like they're like playing together now, and now like her ex and her current boo are now like teammates.
Oh,
which is just like,
and do they get along?
well, time will see. We'll see. Yeah, we haven't even seen them play yet.
It's a great way to fuck with the other team's strategy to make them not play well.
Also, the way that I hear this, and then I'm immediately like, I guess I have to go to a game.
Yeah.
No, literally.
We
should
watched
go
the
to a
drama
Sky
play
game.
out.
I want to go to a Sky game. I'm like, I want to go to all the women's sports games, any that I can find.
Jillian goes to a Sky game like every couple weeks. We should all go
I've
together.
never been to a Sky game. I've never been to a Bulls game. I've never been to a White Sox game. I've never been to.
Listen team names. You can do it. You can do it.
I've never been to a Blackhawks game.
You went to a Cubs game when work made you.
Yes, I went to a Cubs game. Also, it's like, I think so, I'm sure so frustrating that like some people like live for the Cubs, and I'm like, I'm throwing the first pitch at the Cubs game.
Yeah. I don't
know.
That is really iconic, though. I think that's hilarious.
I was telling Erin last week how Clarky, what was his name? Clarky the Bear, like harassed me.
And I saw him on the screen the other day, and I'm like, that guy's a pervert.
No, he literally was a pervert. I like don't know even what started it, but he was acting like he was gonna spray Leila with a hose.
Yeah.
This is the Cubs mascot. Like he kept like he did a thing where he pretended I
immediately targeted-
stung.
Yes.
He like put his hand in front of his face. We all took a picture together, and then he pointed at me and then pointed to his butt as though I like touched his butt. And then he did this thing where he walked across the stadium backwards and kept staring at me and pointing at me.
Like,
And then he motorboated her.
Yeah, then he motorboated with his head on. This was all pre-game.
Like, it's not like people already think mascots are like kind of pervs.
Yeah.
It's like he's got to be better.
He's got to be better. Mascot's got to be better.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's the mascot that everyone loves? That one big yellow guy.
Gritty.
Gritty.
Yeah,
Gritty.
it's definitely gritty.
Yes.
Yeah.
What energy is he giving that's non-perverted that people like? Would you say?
It's like Muppety.
And he
right?
also
Okay.
does all those like tricks where he is, what's it called when you're like falling from the ribbon?
Aerial yoga?
Aerial. He'll do like tricks on a rope and shit.
Wait, have you guys
Really
seen
is.
what's it called? There's a men's minor league team that does a bunch of
Oh, the banana guys.
the bananas. I
Yeah.
would love to go see a bananas game. You are? Do the bananas come here?
Oh
Oh my god.
Wait,
Okay.
that would be a great thing to take shrooms and go see.
Definitely. I will say we went to the hot dogs, the Chicago hot dogs, which is our minor league team, and we got absolutely fucking wasted.
Yeah.
And the hot dog flashed us.
Yeah.
Oh my
He
god!
loved-
Not with his
Was it a
little
little
penis.
hot dog underneath?
It was inside his body in his cloaca.
Always hard. His hot dog cloaca.
His bratwurst is always erect.
The Chicago hot dog is always erect
It
when
was
it's in a
so
special
funny.
pouch.
We were hyping him up so much because we were like the only like women there. Everyone else was a 6-year-old boy, and we were like, "Woo, get it!" And he was like, "Yes, you girls!" And we were like, "I'm gonna throw up."
Then he ripped open his trench coat.
Oh, is this Gritty?
This is Gritty.
Is he on the rope? Yeah.
What
see?
does Gritty represent?
I'm like, is he doing tricks or is he just descending onto the ice? The
Is it Philadelphia,
Flyers,
right?
Okay.
Look at that.
Or
He's like pink.
This is like a really Shelby. You're gonna have to link all these videos into
Y'all are
the
gonna
edit.
need to see this.
Gritty gets gritty.
See him, Lady Gaga, Super Bowl, descending onto the ice.
That's a good consuming though. There's lots of. I mean, if anything, it's kind of like heated rivalry, only even more heated.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like so funny that the least gay sport, at least like outwardly with the NHL, like had this like super gay moment when I was like, women's sports literally be doing that, but like outwardly.
Right.
And like fans are like, you know, commenting on their Instagrams being like, what's going on? Like, are you guys like munching box or no?
Munching box or no?
We deserve this info.
Yeah, I need to know.
Check box yes or no. Munching box or no.
Well, people I'm assuming people will watch games and just notice chemistry between two people
Yes.
or like a flirty moment and then hypothesize.
Big time. Like literally how people knew that Alyssa Smith and Dejanay Carrington got back together like a couple years ago is because they were playing each other. Dejanay fell down and Alyssa like picked her up by her waist and like set her up and everyone was like, oh my God.
Wow.
Yes.
That's
but
horny.
no, it's like
Will
I
you have
really
my
just
coffee?
think everyone would enjoy sports more if we like knew that they were having sex with each
No,
other.
totally.
Totally.
You know?
I mean, case in point, heated rivalry.
Exactly. Yeah.
We were
love
like,
it.
there was so little coffee talk, hockey talk.
Yeah.
Hockey talk.
No, there's literally no hockey in that at all.
I know.
Which I think is kind
and
of
they could barely
incredible.
skate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you play sports in high school?
Not in high school. No, like I played sports when I was like little. I had like the third, I was like the last child and I had like the thing of where like my parents were like, yeah, we're kind of done doing that.
Please don't.
No offense, but like they did, like it would be like, oh, did you guys sign me up for basketball? And they'd be like, no. You know, like, so I just never really I never kept doing it. I didn't do anything for like long, you know, like I did it for a little bit when I was little and then they'd be like, you really want to do that?
It is such a commitment. I was thinking about this the other day because I played soccer in high school and my practices were like 45 to 50 minutes away in West Ashley, which was pretty far. And my mom would take me and then have to sit in the car for my 2 to 3 hour practice
my God. See,
and just chill. And I was like, man, that was like so nice of her. And I never even put that together. And then they would take me to tournaments, which were like 6 hours away.
It's so much, like looking back, it makes total sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were like, it's a recession. Like, what do you want?
It's also
like,
so expensive.
Yeah, everything just costs so
Yeah.
much.
I
and-
feel like mine was kind of the opposite where, because all of our fields in high school were connected to the high school. So it was sports to my parents was free babysitting.
Sure.
So it was like, okay, if I go to tennis for 4 hours, also my dad was a tennis coach. So I grew up being like, well, I get dropped off at my dad's work and then I have to take his clinics until he gets off work. So then I was playing like 5 hours of fucking tennis every day.
You were a professional.
Literally against my will. And then it would be like, he had to go bring kids on like traveling tennis tournaments. And then I was like on all the traveling teams, but it was just so I had somewhere to go.
No, I was
Yeah.
straight up coming home from school being alone for hours, having the time of my life. I was like just reminiscing on like I'm like, oh my God, like the 3 hours I would have after school before my parents got home, and I'd be like eating like 2 bagels and like laying on the
8 bowls
kitchen,
of cereal.
laying on the kitchen counter, like watching
Laying on the
like
kitchen
little
counter.
kitchen TV, like having the time of my life. And then like there's like things I'd supposed to like do, and then I would just hear the garage open, and then the panic would set in of like what
The garage opening is such a clear alarm.
Oh my god, just scared for my life, getting the turkey out of the freezer or whatever.
Yes. I wish I could watch this. I feel like this is Home Alone.
It was so fun.
Were you a computer games person?
I was definitely like a computer kid.
Yeah.
Like, I was like on the internet, like doing things I shouldn't be doing. You
Like
know?
what?
Well, like having like a
Coding.
MySpace when I was like, well, yes,
Coding.
low key coding my MySpace
Yes.
page
Yes.
to be super cool, but like having like secret internet presence. I think that's like I don't know if it's like this way anymore because kids are like allowed to be gay just like out loud. But I think like the internet was like such like a specific like space where you could like be a version of yourself without having to like full send it like in the public. So I had like Zangas. I don't know if you
Zanga was huge.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I was like fully like making like icons for like TV shows and shit, like little, I don't know, like whatever your little identity thing was, your like little
Icon,
icons.
yeah.
Like or like LiveJournal, like I was like all over those spaces. Just being a total gay nerd for whatever it was.
And you famously had a like online chat group that you have friends still from that.
Yes. Well, like you have college friends, which I think is really cool. I'm like really jealous. I like I'm really close with my friends from high school, but in college I like just did not. I went to UIC for my first 2 years, which is like a commuter school. So like no one there lives on campus.
Right.
I was there and I was like everyone here is a student athlete and we have nothing in common. Like my like it was like so I was like, ooh, bad. But I was on Tumblr and I had like my Tumblr bitches, and those are still like some of my like closest friends.
Did you meet them in
still.
person?
Yes, yeah. So like my friend Kayla, she went to University of Michigan, and so we would take the megabus like back and forth like to each other to go visit.
So beautiful.
And like I fully like gave a speech at her wedding, you know.
Wow.
Like it's like it is
How did you
crazy.
decide to meet the first time? And were you scared?
I don't know what made us decide to meet. I don't probably just like it didn't feel serious because we literally talked every day. Like it was like girls I knew like so intimately. Yeah. And also like no one was really gay at the time except for my thing was like you can't like put me in a sexuality box. I can't be defined like that. And then, but like now everyone's like just like full les. Like that's so
We
crazy.
all have something in common, but we don't know what yet.
We're all literally obsessed with Meredith from Grey's Anatomy, but like that's it. That's all we have in common.
Let's not talk about why.
But yeah, no, we would just like go visit each other, and like truly it's like her friends became like some of her college friends became my college friends. Like I met Harrison Lott going to Michigan. Like in college, like I met him at a Halloween party or
Before
something.
Wet Bus?
Before Wet Bus. So
That's
like
crazy.
when the Michigan people like moved here, I was like, oh, I kind of like know them already.
Wait, and Raina went to Michigan, right?
And Raina went to Michigan. Yeah, my girlfriend went to Michigan, and like we were like at the same college parties, but like I didn't know her then.
That's so crazy.
That is crazy.
Yes.
Serendipitous.
Yeah, but no, there's like tons of like my best friend Mariah moved here, and she's like from Tumblr, like, and she
so
has like
funny.
a full. I mean, like, yeah, it's really kooky.
Wow, I never like got super into Tumblr, but I remember people being like, there was like a big thing about Tumblr porn for women.
Yes, I was like, oh my god, I had no idea. I was too busy like, yeah,
I would try to find like sexual images through Tumblr and I couldn't.
yeah. I was just like looking at the places that were like so very clearly had sexual images, like pornography websites. Like I was like,
Vagina.com.
I didn't even know that they were on Tumblr because I was like, that's where I do my castle GIF sets. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's where I'm watching the ABC Nathan Fillion show.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? There's pornography on here? That's crazy.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's keep moving.
Yes.
That was consuming. What are you contemplating?
I'm like always like in crisis about like what to do with my life, of course, relatable stuff. And now I'm like, should I go to trade school?
Oh my God.
What trade?
I was like looking at like being an electrician or something. Like I was like, I need to like learn like a skill that like goes beyond I don't know. Like I'm like all
What's your sign?
Leo.
Okay. What's your big three?
Okay. I would love. I was like,
Okay. Oh, fucking cat.
okay. I'm a Leo sun, Leo moon, Libra rising.
Whoa, so much Leo.
I have a lot of. I have a Leo stellium.
What
So
is
I
it?
have-
What is a stellium?
That's like I think it's either 4 or 5 placements in Leo.
Wow, do you connect with that?
It's so crazy.
I like do and I don't because I think they're like I think like the things that people identify as being Leo are like vain and like obsessed with your self-image and stuff, which I like don't. I like I'm like self-obsessed. I think like in a normal amount, like and in the way that everyone's like always thinking about themselves.
Yeah.
But I just don't like I'm not like super obsessed with that. But I like love attention and I love like I'm loyal, but I don't. Yeah, I think like the Libra like really comes into play.
Totally.
You know.
You come off so confident, but I have never felt like you are selfish or like self-obsessed.
Yeah. I mean, like, someone giving me a compliment is like one of the hardest things in the world. I'm always like, it's so uncomfortable. But that could just be like Midwestern. I'm not like sure what that is, but yeah, I feel like the trade school of like I'm like, oh, if I like became good at a skill and then like could like use my personality to like have a
You're like
vibe
I'm like the cool electrician.
Yeah.
I'm the
Like,
fun plumber.
I'm like
so you have,
Tim
like,
the
an
Tool Man
Instagram.
Taylor, but like lesbian or something. You know?
I feel like well, first of all, I heard electricians make really good money.
Exactly, and that's what else I'm looking for. A coin.
Right? I
Totally.
also heard it's hard.
Yeah, and that's scary.
Yeah, really scary.
That's
you're
really
like, and
scary.
that's the point where I'm kind of like
People are like,
nervous
there's
about
math
it.
involved, and I go,
Yes,
that can't be
there's
true.
math involved. Like,
Surely no.
Like
Yeah.
electricians are usually really, really smart.
Oh God, you're talking me out of it actively.
But there's also like plumbing.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey, baby.
give me in the.
I've got my
give me in
friend's
the
parents
tubes.
might need. Yeah.
I do feel like you are very handy.
Yeah, I do like to do stuff like that. Like I think like that's like ADHD brain though. Is like it's like so satisfying to just like do something like with your hands and like I can't imagine going into an office and like having a fake job
Same.
all day.
Yeah,
Right?
we were talking about this. Wait, what is Leo air?
Fire.
Fire moon.
Fire moon. So
that's
you're-
what we were talking about.
So you're also what I've deemed Jock Moon, which
Okay.
I'm
Jock
also
Moon.
Jock Moon.
Yes.
And it's
wow,
like
I have a lot of fire moons in my life.
Yes, and I think like for me, we like to have a task and then we like to like put our whole pussy into it and then be done with it. Like
Totally.
we love having like a goal. That's why like hiking up a mountain, you're like get to the mountain and you're like fuck yeah, I did it, and
Yeah.
then you can come back down and then you like feel accomplished.
Totally.
And so like and also like just physical stuff just in general is really good for us.
Yeah.
So yeah, I also am like a trade just sounds it's appealing to me.
Yeah.
And knock on wood, like AI is not going to do it.
Right?
You
Yeah.
know?
They can't.
You literally
wire
have to
a
be
house.
They don't know how
on.
to. Literally, it's probably like tomorrow. They're like, all electricians are replaced by AI.
We got a robot to do it.
There's like a robot at the San Francisco airport that makes coffee and it like does these little cute
Oh, yeah,
dances.
I've seen-
Does it
And I
really?
was picturing that as like an electrician. The robot's like zzz, zzz, zzz,
One
and
of
it's like
those little,
kind of cute.
those
Yeah.
little things you see on the road that comes to your door.
The little cocoa cart.
I don't know if I've already said this on the pod. I probably have, but that there's an actual person who is driving those Cocos.
Yeah.
So Claire told me that there is usually someone who is like a man in India who is watching the feed like a video game and like directing this Coco where to go.
Because that's like the Waymos too, isn't it? Like they
Oh, I
actually
don't know.
do have someone like low key somewhere. Like when
Whoa.
they're in a situation where like the Waymo is stuck, there is someone somewhere who's like driving it like a video game.
God.
That is crazy. God.
It's like so scary.
It's so
It's so scary. I really want to knock one of those things over.
the
Coco thing?
Coco.
Yeah, I really do. That's like that's on my bucket list.
Just to knock one over.
I wanna knock one of
There's
those
one
things
that's
over.
always on my block, so you should
And
come
she's
knock
a
it
huge
over.
fan.
I see them on Western.
She said some really mean stuff to me. She threw a warm Dr. Pepper at me.
What
Yeah.
other trades are there? So there's electrician, plumbing.
I mean,
Painter?
wood, painter. There's like a whole
Wood.
women in trades like school in Chicago.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, to like help get women like construction like stuff. I heard that you get
Roofing.
paid amazing. Yeah, I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to do that. That's
Come
bad.
on.
Spackling.
Spackling.
Yeah. But I'm just like, can't I just put in a fan for someone?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And here's the thing. I've used TaskRabbit, and what I'm gonna say is when I'm on TaskRabbit, I'm always gonna look for the woman who can do the
Yeah.
thing because I
Yeah.
would much rather have a random woman come into my house. No matter what, there's. Tell me if I'm wrong. No matter what, when you hire someone, they come into your house to do something. There's always sexual tension.
Well, and Hannah is
Especially when I hire a woman to do it.
and Hannah is always wearing lingerie.
I always have a towel. Oops.
She's got a little negligee on.
But not even sexual tension in like a fun sexual tension. There's like, and maybe this is just my own fucking cuckoo mind of being like, they could attack me and like assault
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Or they could
Or
like,
we could consensually have
or we
sex
could
right now.
consensually have sex. Like,
Yeah.
like there always is just like this air of like my space is so intimate and private to me.
Yeah.
Where I don't just like have random people in it. Where I'm like, oh my God, I wonder if their mind is going crazy with ideas. Like
Yeah.
having like a random man come in and like put together my bed frame. I was like, this is so, and he like wasn't even cute, but it was
you're
like
you
just
are
enough.
in my bedroom.
Just enough,
Like-
just enough to be like, this is crazy, right?
Yeah.
Isn't this all
Us
kind of
here
crazy?
together? How did this happen?
Truly. I was literally just watching the episode of Sex and the City. They shoot single people, don't they? Where like Charlotte has a handyman that's like her actor friend, but like just having a man do something for her was like, she was like, well, I do kind of love that. And so she sleeps with him because she's like, it's so cool. He's taking care of everything I want. But
Getting someone who's coming out with a like I will hang a picture and I will do the worst job ever. When someone comes out with like a, what is it called? A lever. What's the thing to make sure? A level to make things level. Coming in with like a level and like actually like putting things right, like
Measuring.
that's all these words. I don't know them.
Measuring.
Measuring, hammering. I'm like, okay, like I'm really into this.
Yeah, of course.
I have never put up a picture using a level. I always just eyeball it, and Joey finds that disgusting. He'll be like, no, Leila, we got to do it like this. And then he gets this like laser thing that reflects onto the wall and puts like straight lines.
Yeah.
And then he
Whoa.
nails on that. And I'm like, shut up.
Get it up there.
It's more like quirky
The
and
vibe.
yeah, protagonist.
I'll like look at the wall, go get my hammer and nail, and just like first hit it, boom, and then it'll be so fucked up. So then behind every single frame
You
is
cover
like
it.
6 different holes.
Yeah.
exactly.
But also,
But it adds character.
it's good. It works.
Yeah.
It works.
No one can tell.
You're just feeling it out.
Well,
But nothing is like more like it's like doing it for yourself is the other thing. I'm just like, if I can do it just for myself and not have to ask someone to borrow a laser level or something, I can do it right now. I'm gonna
Do you own
choose
a
it
home?
right now. No. Rent.
But if we were in a situation kind of like Triangle of Sadness where we crash,
Exactly.
spoiler alert to this movie, but people should go see this movie.
Go
but
see it in their house.
Go see it in your house.
Poo vomit
Go
episode.
see it at
Yes.
someone's house. But like there's a crash and then we end up on an island.
Yeah.
You are the person that
Having
will make
skills is
everything
huge.
happen. Yeah.
I just keep being like, these are like tangible things. I think maybe because like improv is so like of one moment.
Yeah.
And that is like such a a relief for me is like the fact that it only exists then and then I never have to think about it again. Like there's
Yeah.
something so gorgeous and freeing about that. And then on the other hand, I'm like, do I have a skill?
I know. I feel
Can
that
I
way
do
too.
anything?
I'm like, what are my marketable skills?
Am I fucking stupid? But then when you like do something, like yesterday I changed the engine air filter to my car.
That's huge.
And I was
Whoa.
like, I am the fucking strongest
Boss-ass bitch.
person in the world.
And how'd you learn to do that?
I watched a YouTube video.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Were you scared at all that anything bad was going to happen?
I did buy the wrong filter, and then obviously like my whole car was like all the screws were out, and so then I was like, I have to walk to the AutoZone to take it back, but it all worked out. I wasn't
Wow.
too scared because I was like, I like Googled, can I fuck this up? And they were like, no.
Do you
can't.
guys know how to change a tire?
No.
Me neither.
I think I could, but I would have to watch a video before I did it.
Same.
One
Like,
time,
I'd have to refamiliarize myself with the process.
I feel like I could maybe get myself through it, but I don't really want to.
I know that your parking
I don't want to
brake,
do all that.
your parking brake has to go on at some point. I don't know what point it is, but I know you have to do
Oh,
that.
I didn't know
didn't know
that.
Okay, I'm pretty
You
sure.
gotta put your parking brake on.
As soon as you say that, you go,
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Let us know.
One
Yeah.
time we were on tour and we were driving in this
God.
van in the middle of Colorado and there was something dragging from underneath our van and like we have no, like, it was like the whole undercarriage was dragging. It was a rental van. And we stopped at an AutoZone and we were asked the guy, we were like, hey, there's something dragging underneath our van. Could you do something about it? He's like, oh, I'm actually not allowed to do that. And I did this so many times on tour. I was like, oh, it's just, sorry, we're from the second city in Chicago and we're on our way to our comedy show and we're just trying, and he's like, the second city, let me take a look.
It was crazy.
Kidding. And I did this multiple times on tour. People like,
I'm gonna start doing
They'd be
that.
like, wait a minute, you're actors?
You're
Well, we
actors?
might see you one day
and
on
I'm
the
like,
big
oh,
screen.
and I was like, oh yeah, we have famous alumni. Like, and I just really schmoozed it up.
Steve Carell's my uncle.
Steve Carell's my uncle. He came out and fucking ripped the undercarriage off the bottom of this van.
This rental car.
And we just left it there and we never said anything
It
about
probably
it.
was just the thing that covers all of the stuff.
I think so.
I think so.
And
Because
And
was
they
it
don't
noisy?
need that.
I think something, correct me if I'm wrong, but something had happened with, oh wait, no, that was a different tour. I thought I was going to say someone accidentally hit a turkey, but that was a different car.
Oh yeah, one time our stage manager was driving and hit a turkey on the highway and killed it.
Full turkey.
Full turkey. Full turkey. Full turkey.
So upset. We weren't in that car.
On the highway. We weren't in that car.
But if we brought it up, she'd be like, don't bring it up.
we were like,
Traumatic
yes, we were at like we were drinking we were at like a cidery playing cornhole.
You're right. We were like at an apple picking fest. And we were having fun. The other group was like, we just hit a turkey. Everyone's crying. And we were like,
the
want another glass of cider? Anyways, okay. Let's keep it
Let's keep it
going.
freaking trucking.
Last question. What are you curious about?
Curious about there's so many things I'm curious about. I really want to become a morning person, but I don't know how.
We were talking about this the other day.
Were you?
Me and you.
Oh, yes.
Because you
I'm a
love
creature
staying
of-
up late.
I'm a creature of the night. Yes.
You're a creature of the night.
But I feel like I should be a normal adult and like love to have a morning. Like when people are like, oh, I did so much this morning. Like you guys asked me like, what'd you do this morning? I was like, pretty much slept. I took a shower. I watched like
Well,
20
it's
minutes of a basketball
Sunday.
game and I came here. Like,
It's a Sunday.
What's your
and
normal sleep schedule?
well, during the work week, I like do have to get up early. Like I'm up at like by 7:30 and like out the door like
What do you do
15
for
minutes
work?
later. I am a nanny, so like I have to
Okay.
take kids to school in the morning.
Yeah.
But if I didn't have to, I would sleep till 10 o'clock every day, I think.
What time do you go to sleep?
Usually like 12 or 12:30.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's like I would stay up till 2 in the morning if I could, or 3 in the morning. Like I literally love being awake at night.
Interesting.
But I know that it's like, I think it's because it's like everything is like, I'm like, it's quiet. Like no
Yeah.
one, I don't know.
I feel like it's kind of an ADHD thing and an artist thing to be like, I've got all this space and time. I can do whatever I want right now. Like, I mean, I used to love staying up and just like doing so many random tasks and things and like also getting shit done late at night.
Yeah.
But I think I've now post-pandemic have like forced myself into a
See, I
a
think I
morning
was like
routine.
waiting. I'm like 33. It's like, okay, like just go to bed. Like it's okay. You can just go to bed at 10:30 and you'll be okay. And I'm like, I can't. Like
It's hard to turn your brain
this
off.
is my precious time.
Yeah.
It's for me. And I'm like, I don't have kids. Like there's nothing that I should be so precious about that I like, like I'm like understand parents being like, oh, it's like we just want to finish our movie before we,
yes.
the kids wake us up at 6 a.m. I'm like, there's nothing like that's doing that to me. I really I crave the night.
I feel so opposite. Like I get so scared at night. You know what I mean? like my darkest thoughts come out at night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like during the day, I can move around. I can talk to people. It's like in the middle of the night. Is that a song?
No.
In the middle of the night.
It should be. Middle of the night in my dreams. Okay, there it is.
Thank you, Shelby.
Here's just the things we do,
Baby. And Erin is a Swiftie.
Hey,
you
I've
should have
seen
known
her.
that.
I've seen the girl.
I've seen the girl.
I've seen the girl. Because I love to watch women be really good at the thing that they're good at.
Right.
Yeah.
I said I have to see that.
And this brings me to a question that I want to come back to. Anyway, Hannah.
Yeah, scared
I
of
just
the
get
night.
it's like everyone's asleep and like I had like a lot of sleep anxiety when I was younger, where when we went to bed at night, I got so nervous because everyone else in my family would fall asleep so easily. And then I would get anxiety about it. So then I would have this routine where I would go to every single person's room and I'd be like, can I sleep with you? And they're like, sure. And then I would sleep with them for like 10 minutes. They would fall asleep. And then I'd be like, fuck you. And then I'd go to like the next room and be like, can I sleep with you? And I would just do laps in my house. And my mom and dad were like, you're not allowed to come into our room anymore. Like, go to sleep. And I would just get so anxious. And then I would like be in my bed and I'd be like, I hate being awake. And then I like would fall asleep. And I did that for like a couple years where I had like horrible sleep anxiety. And I told my therapist that once, and I love my therapist so much, and she normally says normal things. And she was like, could the house have been haunted?
She's like, that was the spirit.
Like she thought I was like intuiting something in the house. And I was like, maybe it was like an old Victorian house. And so maybe I was like,
And she was like,
intuiting. That
yeah.
there
You
was
ever think maybe a ghost is taking over your body?
I was like, also last week, she said something else that just was kind of like, oh, that was kind of crazy you said that. I was talking about someone and she was like, well, were you prettier than her? Like she said something like that. And I was like, actually, no. And I was like, this is crazy. I'm loving seeing your crazy side come out. Your little quirks. Madeline, if you're listening, don't change. Never
Don't
change.
change.
Also, probably like, you know, the looks probably came into it in a way that she was really seeing.
Yes,
you
where
know?
she was saying it. Yeah.
That's such a motherly thing of like, well, were you prettier than her?
Yeah.
I mean, that's my mom's classic line. They're jealous of you. Like,
Yeah.
I'll say something that like I did something fucked up, and they're like, they're jealous of you. I'm like, okay, that works for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, I had like a lot of sleep anxiety, and for a while when I was younger, in the opposite way, I would set my alarm for like 4 a.m, and I would get up early.
I'm
I would
literally like,
watch,
when are you sleeping?
I know. I would watch Nick News. Did you ever remember Nick News? It came on at like 5 a.m. It was Nickelodeon had a news program.
I did not know this. I had no idea
That
about
was
this.
on. Unless I making this all up. Is this real?
I had
I
no
think it's
idea there was
real.
Nick News.
Yeah.
Nick News.
Yeah.
So it was on really early in the morning. I would wake up. I would eat like 6 bowls of cereal, and I would just watch Nick News. I would like. It's the only time that I would have the house. Kind of like when you would go home from school after school.
Yeah.
I had the house in the morning, and I like loved being up in the morning. I also loved like getting ready for school, like slowly, like and like picking out my outfit and all of that stuff. So like I loved the mornings, but the night scared me.
Oh my God.
Interesting.
Setting
that
an
scared
alarm
you.
at 4 a.m. as a child.
I know,
So
cuckoo
crazy.
bananas.
I definitely understand the like sleep anxiety thing. Like when I was little, I also would have trouble like falling asleep. And then I don't know if it was like this feeling of like that I would be missing something, but I would like because my parents would not let me come into their room, especially like after 9 o'clock.
The door is
I would-
locked.
Yes.
The door is locked. I would hear them screaming from the other side. I would like make a little fort outside their door and sleep outside their door.
I've done shit like
And
that.
my mom would
Yeah.
be like, sorry, you can't come in, like good night. And like she'd open the door, see me there, like close it. And I would just go to sleep outside their door. But I would I would go in Ariel's room and like sleep next to her, and she would just immediately go to sleep. And I was like, ugh. But I had a really like, I feel like I used to be more of a night owl. And then now like I've gotten to a place where I like feel a lot of hope in the morning. Like
Yeah.
it's very like
beautiful.
hopeful. You can like start fresh. Like in the times, maybe this is just like post main stage feeling, but like in the times now when I've gotten up early at like 7 and I am able to like take the dog for a walk, do a workout, like get errands done all before like 11, I feel like so good.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, that's amazing.
But I do think that's so powerful. Like that's what I want. I would like love to have a morning routine instead of me like waking up immediately having to just get up and leave.
I mean, also though, I used to, since I have TMJ, I used to take Flexerol every night, all through middle school or all through high school, college, a fucking muscle relaxant. What? Because I would grind my teeth so much and so I had so much trouble waking up in the morning. Like my mom would wake me up
Groggy
for
as
school and I just like could not get up and she'd be like, Leila, we are leaving in 15 minutes. And I'd be like, I'm coming. And then I would dream that I was getting ready. And then at like 7:30, my mom would be like, I can't believe you're not ready yet. We're leaving in 5 minutes. And I'd be like, I'm coming. But I just like could not fucking get up.
I can't believe you were on like a hard prescription.
Yes,
literally.
as a teenager.
That's
When
crazy.
sleep is already like the most important, precious thing for like an expanding mind, and
It
then
was
you were
so
getting something
hard.
to sedate you further.
I could not fucking get up. So like in my mind, I was like, I am not a morning person. I can't get the fuck up in the morning. But then once I went off Flexerol, which I didn't go off of it until I was like 23 or 24. Isn't that insane?
How are your teeth now?
Well, I have a mouth guard and a retainer.
Why
Well, how
didn't they
about
just give you
it?
a mouth guard when you were younger?
Dude, doctors just constantly want to put you on shit.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
they're like, here, take this. And as a teenager, I'm like, okay. I had no idea.
Yeah, you're a doctor. Surely you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Geniuses.
But yeah, so I had a really hard time waking up.
yeah, that's me
crazy.
literally every morning.
I wouldn't
and I'm
take
not even
any
on
morning
Flexerol.
classes. Yeah, well, yeah.
I'm just on like, being obsessed with staying up late.
Maybe there's something, dare I say, hormonally happening that makes it hard to get up in the morning.
Okay, that's interesting.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just diving in.
Yeah, something. It's either in the stars or it's chemically in my body.
Well, it also checks out to me hearing that you were like a Tumblr. Like when I think of Tumblr, I think of late night.
Yeah, I was definitely on the computer like late night. Like I'd be
Yeah.
like doing my homework, and then my parents would go to bed, and I'd be like,
It's time.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, pull up my secret MySpace page or whatever I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
doing, like my full like other identity that I had online.
Can you believe on MySpace there was you had top friends?
Literally the ranking
You
of
so
people.
fucked up.
Like that was so crazy
Yeah.
to think about that I remember in high school, it would be like I would wake up and I would check all of my friends' pages, see if I had moved
Yeah.
in the
Yep,
order
yep.
that was the top
Am I
8.
4? I'll kill
And like
myself.
literally, and
Yeah.
sometimes like I would move in some like it would be like, oh, we had a really fun weekend together, and it's like I went up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's like like
Literally a live ranking.
It's literally
It's crazy.
That
that
of
was
your
like
friends.
the first Black Mirror episode
Yeah.
where like
It
people
was-
give you points or whatever.
Yes, it was so. And I remember there was like this crush that I had. He was like a couple years older than me, but he invited me over to play like Guitar Hero, and I like went over, played Guitar Hero, and then I came back and I was in his
Cracked the
top.
top 8.
I cracked the top 8 with no discussion around it, and I was like. And everyone's like, you're in Andy's top 8. And I was like, I had no idea. And I was like, should I move him into mine? Like, there's so much politics around it.
Literally.
And I just can't believe that was. And then remember, it turned into like a top 16. Like, it like expanded out.
The
It was
people
so
who were
crazy.
above it all and would code it completely out of their profile. And you're like, they're so cool.
I didn't
they
know
don't
anyone
even-
who could do that.
I was also like coding my MySpace because there was like a time, I think I like coded it to where it's like I only had a top 1 and it was like me and my best friend. And it
Yeah.
was like, oh, we're just each other's top 1 and then we don't have to worry about the ranking.
Yeah.
Or like a top 4 or whatever that may be.
I would always put like a band as my number 1, being like, not like the other girls.
yes, they're my friends.
I like music, so
Music's my number 1.
Yeah.
But then when it became Facebook, then you would say you were like married to your best friend.
Oh, yeah.
Where
Yeah.
it was like, yeah, we're married because they're my absolute best fucking friend.
yeah, I was like always in it's complicated with.
Yeah.
Like, which is like such a gay thing to do. Like it's
funny.
complicated with like the girl that I was obsessed with, but like what isn't actually gay, and I'm like, oh yeah. Like looking back, I'm like, it was complicated.
It all
was
checks
complicated.
out.
I remember I put a picture up of me and one of my best friends, Lauren, like in a photo booth. And in one of them we're like kissing, like like just like lightly, and then I put something like the caption was like "love of my life," and then my mom called my sister, and she was like, "So Hannah's gay," and Sarah was like, "No, like I think she's," and like my mom thought that I was coming out and that me and like one of my best friends were like dating because I didn't date a lot of guys growing up. So my mom was like, "It's happening."
Now we know.
Like
She's
now
gay.
we know.
She's gay. Gay
and
for
my
real.
sister, and then of course my sister was like, she was like, "No, Mama, like they're like best friends." And then my sister calls me and is like, "Mama thinks you're gay." And so then immediately I
Mama thinks you're gay.
Mama thinks you're gay. And to be fair, she was ready for. She was happy.
Yeah.
She was like, she's like, "I'm glad. Like I'm glad she feels comfortable." And then I called Mom and I was like, "Mama, I'm not gay." And she was like, "Well, I don't know."
I'm not gay. I'm just going
I
to talk
like
about
it.
almost being gay on every episode of my podcast.
I just wish I was gay.
Don't you get it, Mama?
Don't you get it? Mama.
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 Mama? Wow.
Oh my
Mama,
gosh. All
I'm
right.
straight.
Should we get down to
Let's
our
get to
final
our
cells?
cells.
Does anyone have a good cell?
I have 2 cells.
I have 2 cells today too.
Oh my God, that's
Wow.
crazy.
Salesman?
Okay, wait. Oh, my first cell is did you just spit up? My first cell is
They're going to love this.
why can't I move? Jesus Christ. Okay, my first cell is Cayota tortillas. For all my gluten-free girlies out there, it's really hard. Okay, let me paint the picture. Whenever people are having a burrito, you're jealous because me personally, I fucking love burritos. I love a breakfast burrito. I love a regular burrito, and I'm never able to have it. You always have to have like tacos.
Big flour tortilla.
Big flour tortilla, and there's no gluten-free tortilla that is big enough that can handle a burrito. So, and then whenever I like go to visit California, I'm always jealous because I'm like, what the hell? They have great gluten-free burritos. Anyway, found this brand, Cayota, and I was using their small tortillas for tacos. On their website, they have big gluten-free tortillas.
Whoa.
We ordered some, and I've been having burritos the last 3 days. For every meal. And it's so good. It's like, you have to warm it up over the stove. Like,
Does it stay together?
yeah.
Nice.
But you have to make sure that like you actually warm it up. Otherwise it can be
Pliable.
kind of stiff.
Yeah.
But it's so fucking good. I've been
That's
having
huge.
breakfast
I
burritos.
want a burrito right now.
I had a steak burrito for dinner. It was so good.
Yum.
So that's my first sell. For anyone who's gluten-free, I just want you to know the door has been open to gluten-free big burrito size tortillas. The
yeah.
second thing is my other cell is Charles Melton's acting.
Who's Charles Melton?
Okay, Charles
He's from
Melton.
Riverdale.
He's
I
from
don't watch
Riverdale, but
Riverdale.
also he is the young guy in May
Oh,
December.
December.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Love him.
I
he's
loved
in
him in
beef
that.
right
Same.
now. I know. First off, I loved May December. My
Yeah.
cousin
Same.
Samantha hated it.
Why?
She just like hated everything about it. She was so grossed out by like the plot, but then also like hated how it was kind of like campy.
Stylized,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I was obsessed.
Oh,
Same.
I
And,
ate
and
that
Charles
up.
Melton is such a good actor, and he's so hot. And anyway, he's
His
on
little
Beef right
lips.
now, and his little lips, and he's got like a little mustache. But he's so good in this show. He's been killing it on
This
Beef.
is Beef season 2.
Yeah, it's so good. Beef season 2 is amazing, but
Gotta
Charles
watch it.
Melton specifically, I'm just so enthralled by him. Like every time he acts, I'm like, damn,
You're
that he's
in.
good.
Yeah.
Didn't he like start later in like he?
I don't know. Because he seems like it seems like he's in his
That
20s,
old, but
right?
Yeah, I don't know how old he is.
Maybe he is in his 30s. Do you know, Shelby?
But I mean, Riverdale was
A while.
10 years
Oh,
ago.
he's
now at this point.
35? Wow.
Yeah.
He looks so young.
He looks good.
He's
Yeah.
so
He's
cute.
so hot.
looks good.
Everything about him, like he also just has a hot personality,
Yeah.
it seems.
I would let him come to my birthday
It
party.
seems.
like, what'd you say?
So I'd let him come to my birthday party.
Yeah,
He could be one
exactly.
of the guys who respects me as well.
And he'd probably love it if you bullied him.
Yeah. He has lesbian friends. I could tell.
Totally.
I love his character on the show, and I don't mean this as like throwing shade, but he reminds me of John Love on Beef, like, because he's just like so funny and innocent and like assumes the best of everyone.
Yeah.
But he's like such a funny character. Like there's like a dying bee on the ground and he's like, oh, I'll save you, and like wants to save any bug, whereas like other characters just like squash them.
Yeah.
A lot of bug metaphors in this show.
Watch the first ep. Gotta watch the rest.
Okay.
It's really good. I'm almost done with the finale and I'm having a great time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll keep watching.
I watched the first season. I'll come back.
Yeah, please. The first season I think I liked better, but I still love the second
Still worth
season.
it.
Okay, what about you?
Okay, I have 2 as well. First one, simple. Kitchen shears.
Yeah.
Kitchen shears.
Simple.
I literally have been using my kitchen shears so much.
That's a good one.
everything.
And for everything, like, especially in this time of year cooking with herbs,
Yes.
I'm like, it is so annoying to cut herbs, to take some chives and freaking just like scissor them. I'm
Yeah.
just like, fucking scissor those chives as Olive gets
I'm
into
not
my...
gay, mama.
I'm not gay. I just scissored
just
some
scissored
chives.
They're herbs, mama.
Herbs, mama.
But I'm just like, if you ever cook a pizza, instead of using a pizza, take some kitchen shears, cut that pizza.
Love.
They really are just so helpful. Second cell, Lena Dunham's resurgence. I'm
really
here
want to
for
read
it.
it.
I'm almost done Fame Sick and I am loving it. I loved Girls, and it is basically like you get all the tea from Girls.
Yes.
And that she was like fighting for her life the entire time she was on Girls.
Insane.
Yeah.
But it's really good. I'm here. I've always loved Lena Dunham. I think she's kind of a genius.
Yeah.
And
Totally.
I think a lot of people make so many assumptions about people, and I think, you know, as being artists and comedians and actors, I'm sure there are moments when I've looked and been like, God, it's not fair that she like got to have her own show and she was in her 20s and like I'm failing because like I haven't done all of this and yada, yada, yada. But then to hear what she was actually going through, it is so, it's just crazy. It's really, really good though. And I'm happy for her because I think she's come out the other side, and I'm hoping, because the whole thing is like she had no boundaries when she was in her 20s and creating Girls, and was just like literally killing herself, and now in this resurgence she's getting all of this. I think she's like #1 on the New York Times bestselling list.
That's amazing.
And like, I'm just like, I hope she's holding these boundaries in this kind of comeuppance.
Totally.
again.
And she is such a good writer.
Yeah.
Like she's always had
Such
such
a
a clear
writer.
voice.
I was so ready
voice.
for Girls to be back on the good side of history.
Yeah.
again,
I know, right?
Because I'm like, let women be a little annoying, you know?
Literally, I'm like, it's just, and she was just basically talking about how during all of this discourse about her, and how she would just spend hours reading it of what people thought about her. She's too fat. She's too annoying. She's too skinny to be this character. And then like how HBO was like, oh, you actually need to like gain weight so you can be this thing that you, or it was just like crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy. And I just had so much empathy for her reading it, but also just, she's still just so funny. And I don't know. I never went down the hater train of the Lena Dunham hater. It's like, I kind of always was like, I love this.
Yeah. You can't get me to hate a woman.
Right.
Right.
And
I won't do it.
She talks a lot about Adam Driver and gives kind of like the tea about Adam Driver.
Yeah. I
can't wait.
Which is a little hard pill to swallow.
Yeah. But honestly, like I kind of have gathered what I haven't read it yet. Really want to, but I've been gathering what she's been saying about him. And I'm like, doesn't he kind of give that? Doesn't
does,
he give
but-
actor who takes himself so seriously that he ruins everyone's lives around them?
Yeah.
He does. But like it's like he is Adam sort of in the way that I don't know, she's just talking about like there would be years that would go by where he wouldn't really talk to her outside of them acting together, or like before he got married, they had sort of a will they won't they thing where they were hanging out one-on-one, and they would have these really intimate moments together, and then he would not talk to her for weeks. So
Crazy.
it was just real, and they'd both be in relation, and then you get all the Jack Antonoff stuff. It is just like there's the juice. It's juicy. It's really, really, really good.
One time, me and my we were on a trip somewhere, and me and my mom were both watching Girls, and we're like, well, let's like watch the next episode. And my dad was like somewhere, right? Like don't know where he was, and we're like watching it, and he like comes back in, and it's the episode where like Hannah and Adam are like. He like enters and she's like berating him and he's like jerking off to when she's like, you're fucking disgusting. You're like a piece of shit. And he's like jerking off to it. And my dad comes in and me and my mom are just watching it like side by side, like it was like normal. It was totally normal until he
and like shit like that was not out. Like that was not stuff that was just available.
No, but like me and my mom both like love watching TV. Like we're both culture vultures. We wanted to watch all of that stuff. Like it was like less weird for us. Like we had fully watched Weeds together. And shit. So like
so sexual.
we were like not totally put off by it. But then he like walked in and suddenly we were like.
So funny.
And then like later he like said to my mom like that was a lot. That was a little bit too much. I think that's a little weird for you. And we were like, sorry.
Well, she was even talking about like how crazy it was to film these really intense sex scenes and how the very first time her and Adam, like their very first sex scene together, how they had kind of blocked it all out and gotten an idea of how it was going to go. And then cameras went up and he kind of went rogue. And
so scary.
Did like make it better. And it was like kind of made these iconic moments. And she was like, I think she was sort of taken back, but then also was kind of like, this is sort of like brilliance in creating who they are. But I think it was all just so confusing and so many boundaries were blurred. And
you could like see her artistic brain being like, that was really like cool and great. But then like, I'm doing this with you and I'm also vulnerable. Yeah.
Yes. And all these people are watching and they cut and people are like, that was amazing. And she's like, okay.
I mean, love the choking.
Yeah. Literally.
I know people are upset that she's been kind of bashing Adam Driver, but also I'm like, his whole career started after that. And he's done so much because of Girls. And so it's like, well, it's fine that's coming out now. Like she kind of did him a favor.
And I will say it's never like I hate him.
Yeah.
I think their entire relationship was super confusing because she always wanted his approval.
Yeah.
And and then I think as far as I know, like up until she wrote this book, when they ended Girls, when he rapped, they never spoke again.
That is so intense.
And she built his fucking career.
I know.
You know?
Yeah.
Because he's not like on the red carpet being like, oh, what great memories I had on Girls.
Yeah.
Like really got me going.
No,
in
he
the
never
industry.
comments on it.
Yeah.
And just like the like Marnie, Allison Williams apparently is just like the best person to work with ever. Just like an absolute joy professional.
Yeah.
It's really fun too because also you see all of these people kind of bleeding into who they were on the show too. And then Zosia, did you know she's David Mamet's daughter?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. What?
Yes.
Wait. Is that
Shoshana.
Shoshana?
Yeah.
Shoshana is David Mamet's daughter.
Oh my God.
And Jemima Kirk was a mom the entire time she was on Girls.
That's insane.
Yeah, she like had gotten pregnant.
I don't know
and
how
had
she
a
did
baby
that.
right before going on Girls, and then right before the second season got pregnant with her second. And like half the time that she was like in the season 2, they were hiding that she was pregnant.
Yeah. Oh my God! But she looked so good.
I mean,
not
that
to
was
say
like the
she
thing
wouldn't,
that was
but
the most annoying is that they were all so like they came from like really cool, interesting art backgrounds.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, of course you got on the show. You had parents who believed in the power
Totally.
of art.
She also like kind of goes into, because she's been called like a Nepo baby and all of that stuff, and she sort of goes into that argument of, because her parents were, I think, visual artists, and her parents sort of, I think, they had some weird times. Her and her mom have a really splintered relationship of just like, her mom worked her whole life to be known as like an artist and make her name of what she is known for. And then it was like, as soon as Lena got famous, then she just became like Lena Dunham's mom. And notoriety for that rather than her art that she had been working to have an audience for
Damn, your
all those
daughter.
years. Can you imagine? I know. I'm like, that's so complicated. And then her brother is like, they had years where they didn't speak because like in the first book there was like all the controversy.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a lot going on, but very good.
Gotta read it.
Gotta read it.
Gotta read it. And also, you know, I mean, like you look at Nepo babies and it's like, but a lot of Nepo babies are fucking talented.
Totally.
I think that like a lot of art stuff and creativity, like I think there's stuff in genetics. I really do.
Yeah.
And I mean, this was a situation where her parents weren't even in this industry. Like she still was able to kind of, she made tiny furniture.
Yeah.
And that was like such a huge deal and so well done when she was so young that is what got her a lot of opportunities. I don't think it was necessarily her parents being painters.
Yeah.
No.
That's
I mean,
like,
she had a lot of money, but
like Kate Berlant was in the Nepo baby, like there was like a People magazine like spread and Kate Berlant was in it, and it's like her parents just did like set design for like I can't like this is Spinal Tap or something, and she was like, I don't know if you could call me a Nepo baby because my mom did made a sculpture that was this is Spinal Tap. But yeah, I'm also just like, it's a family business. Hollywood's a family business.
when I was doing episodes for Me TV on that like morning cartoon show,
iconic.
there's a whole like Facebook group that would talk about it, and this guy was like, people were like, where did Leila Gorstein come from? And he was like, Leila Gorstein is a Nepo baby. Her father is the president of Me TV.
What?
Her father, Mr. Gorstein.
Yeah.
I was like, guys, what the fuck are you talking about?
People are just on the internet making shit up.
Yeah.
They also were like, her twin brother, Jesse Kendall, often does work with her. I was like, twin brother. What the hell?
You can really say whatever you want on there.
You really can.
It's awesome.
What is your cell?
Yes.
Okay, my cell is being a regular.
Such a good cell.
I'm a really big believer in like
I love this.
being a regular. I like there's like I find myself like sometimes I like I'll leave a place and I'm no longer there every week, but like I love to go to a place and be known. What is better than that?
Yeah.
Than them walking and going, hey, like a more knowing, like, oh, you're back. Good to see you. And it really pays off, I feel.
Yeah.
Like I'm like asking people genuinely how they are, learning their names. Literally right now, I was going to go see my baristas. He was playing a show at a record store during the day. He was like, 2:00. Like, I'd love to see you there. And I was like, absolutely, Ellis, I'll be there. And then you were like 2:00 for the recording. And I was like, absolutely. We'll have to skip Ellis's show at the
Man, I'm
record
so
store.
sorry.
No. He missed my Friday show and that's what he gets. Because
Okay.
he was supposed to come, but he didn't come.
Let me ask you this. How many times would you say you go to a place to when you launch like the bridging of names?
Yeah.
What would be your guide to if someone wants to become a regular? They've been going to the same spot. Because I know sometimes I'll go somewhere for a really long time and I'm like, fuck, I passed the moment. We've interacted so many times and I've never introduced myself.
Said anything.
Yes. And like, bridge that gap and now it feels too late.
Yeah. I think it can really vary because some people really are not interested in having a relationship with you.
Totally.
And I respect that. I'm like, of course you're at work, and totally. But I think like the key is like, I am a big believer in like same day, almost like same time. It's like, because there generally is a schedule, like you do want to catch you, like once you create a rapport with one person, you kind of unlock the rest of them. You're
There's
like,
a power.
Totally.
Yeah. Like then one of them is making kind of an inappropriate joke to you, and then the other one's kind of like, "Can you say that to a customer?" And you're like, "No,
No, it's
we have a
Erin. It's
thing."
Erin.
Yes, that's Erin. She like comes and we're crazy like this. Like, but yeah, I'd say like I go to like Loba Pastry and Cafe. It's on like Lincoln and Ravenswood and Addison. And
It's like right under the Paulina Brown line, right?
yeah, it's really close
I
to
haven't
the
been there in
Addison
so
Brown
long.
line.
Okay.
Yeah. It's really good coffee.
Oh, by the Trader Joe's.
I was
Right down the
thinking
street
of
from
the
the Trader
other
Joe's.
one. Okay, yes.
They may have been because they moved locations.
Got it.
So that could have been where they were, and now they're just further
Yes.
whatever direction.
Further
They're
west.
Still along the Brown line. But
Okay.
yeah, like I had a ceramics class and I would go I would drop off the kids at school. I would go to Loba. I'd get a coffee and a pastry, and then I'd go to my ceramics class.
The best.
And it was just like a Friday, like my Friday routine that was like so good and fun. And then I like stopped going, and then they were like, "Where have you been? Like, what's going on? We don't see you in Sable anymore." And I'm like, "Yeah, like we stopped taking our class, but now I go in still, but it's just not the same time. But I established my routine.
Yes.
I really got in there.
When I work, because I work at a yoga studio a couple hours a week, and when I have people who come to the same class every week, they're the ones that I get to know their names really easily. So then they sort of get that privilege of they walk in and I'm like, I got you. Like they don't have to sign themselves in on the iPad because they come to the class all the time. I will check them in.
Yes.
Where like then someone comes in who doesn't normally come to that class and I'm like, I would love to do that for you, but I don't know you.
You have to
from the
establish
other
yourself.
side,
I just don't fucking know you.
I just don't know you like that.
Create a memorable moment with me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
Or
like being
else-
on the other side of it where I can like tell when people are sort of trying to bridge that gap.
Yeah.
But little did they know, I also am trying to bridge that gap.
Yeah.
So whenever we meet in the middle, like after a class, if they come out and they're kind of like, ooh, it's hot in there today. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, it is. Where are you from? What's your sign?
Yeah, it is Abigail.
Yeah, it is
I got you
Abigail.
next time.
But that is, it was like when I was like a barista and stuff, and people like, I'd be like, oh my God, hey Jen. And then at the end of, like knew I was leaving, I'd be like, take it, girl. And she'd be like, what? And I'd be like, just take it. Go on. You know me, I know you.
Take it,
I'm on my
girl.
way out.
Yeah.
I will
cup.
say you are a very like memorable. I feel you're a very memorable person, but also I think you have an energy where people want to know you.
That's so
because
sweet.
like Erin went to Middlebrow a few weeks ago and then was recognized from Blast, and then their server was somebody I had taught level 3 to, and they were like,
And she wasn't even, or they weren't even my server.
"Oh, really?"
They were just there. Like I was fully having a whole other person taking care of me, and they came up to me and were like, I know you from Blast.
Oh.
And then Erin got everything for free.
I didn't get everything for free, but I got treats for free. I got was brought ice cream that I didn't order. My cookie was
What flavor was the ice cream?
I think it was like they have like a
They have crazy-
soft serve that they like you
have
go
soft serve?
you go over
They
and you
do a
fill up your
seasonal
own
flavor of soft serve every week.
It was just like a vanilla, but it was like a buttery.
Ooh,
it
I
was
just saw
really
something
good.
on Instagram that was a soft serve
Dipped in
cone
butter.
dipped in butter,
Yes.
topped with sea salt.
Jesus.
And I was like, holy shit, that is something I would fuck with so hard.
I
And the
believe in
butter,
that.
like
Oh my
the
God.
butter, like around it gets cold, so then it's like a shell, but it's butter.
Whoa.
It sounds crazy.
It sounds
I want to
so
eat it.
God, whose idea was that? Where they
Yeah.
were high out of their mind. They're like, huh?
Yeah,
Butter.
put some salt on it.
The salt on the butter.
That's my other self, flaky sea salt.
Oh,
man.
that's a good
Come
one.
on, guys.
Love a salt.
A
You gotta
little
have it.
flakiness on anything.
Luxury.
Okay, you know what I had at Jack Felker's house was she got this French butter that had sea salt flakes in it. So it was
crystals.
like, it was literally like you put that on the baguette and then you got like crispy salt
Yeah.
in the butter.
Yeah.
But she said she had to go to like the French market to get it because it's really hard to find. So
a little
I,
squeeze of lemon.
uh-huh.
Little
She had
lemon.
some radishes where you put on a little rat.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Butter
decadent.
radish. Yum.
Good.
So good. So good.
Well, you should be a regular here. I want you to come over now
Yeah.
all the time.
I'll come every week, same time.
Even though you live far away, I feel like this neighborhood and you
I mean, it took
get
me
along.
17 minutes to get here. So
that
it wasn't
long or
that
short?
long. To me, that's
Okay.
not long.
In a
That's
car?
normal. In a car.
In a car.
But it's really one bus because I live off of Western.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
easy. The Western bus
peasy.
is so easy.
Ye old faithful.
Ye old
Old
faithful.
faithful.
Well, Erin, you freaking crushed it.
This was so fun.
Thanks for having me. It was really fun.
It was so lovely.
I was so scared.
You did it.
so scared.
Yeah,
Well, until next time.
Yeah.
Do you want to sing us out?
Oh, yeah.
I know. I was thinking about if I wanted to do a bit or not for this.
Oh.
I was like, I can't wait to. And I was like, no.
Hello,
no.
gentlemen.
Sit it a little bit.
I Wait,
I already did it. It's too late.
You did the bit.
I do like that, a little barbershop.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go real, kind of just manly with it. But the instinct really is to do it as beautiful and breathy
Okay.
as you guys.
Yeah.
Please do it as genuinely as possible. Okay.
Me walking it back, not genuinely. Not genuinely.
It's not genuine. This
It's not
isn't genuine.
This is still a joke. It's still a joke.
Okay. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8.
I can't wait to tell you.
Oh, so good.
Pop star.
Erotic.
Erotic.
Can't wait to tell you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
I can't wait to tell you.
The difference between me and Joey.
I was almost
Wait.
trying to drink my microphone because I had this one and then I go. Am I okay?